It's good to hear everyone's viewpoints of what the bank of the future will look like. Your average man on the street, and especially your millennials coming in, they're not loyal to one bank. The baby boomers, when you opened up a bank account when you were 16 years old or 18 years old, you typically stayed with that bank until you retired. I think now the millennials, they want to move and shift banks where they can. They're looking for a bank with zero fees and a bank that does one-stop shop for everything, whether it's private banking, a wealth account, a corporate account, insurance of any sort. That's what people are looking for these days. They want one bank to fit all their needs.
Most of the bankers have the answers. You need to have a single view of the customer across all the channels. Channels are becoming more digitalized, it's more virtual. The legacy banks are very challenged in making the right decisions to come up with the business model that can compete with the new entrants. With the wealth of information and data that they have, and competitive rates, if any, because currently they deliver services for free. And with the entrant of new technologies, the blockchains and the cryptocurrencies and all those things, it's going to be very difficult for the banks to stay relevant going into the future.
Very interesting discussions, lots of different points of view, from the radicalness of banking and fintech to the legacy type environments that we've got, and how do you achieve the balance with the agility of products and new services and reducing costs. There's also the shifting of the consumer market and what customers are looking for now.
There's so many issues, especially with the disruption. So how do we manage the issues? Because what I realized is that the same issues that we have is the same issues that they have. So now we need a strategy or a model. How do we move together so that we can be able to unleash customer-centric services, security services? Right now we can see our banks are being attacked with cybersecurity. So where does that put our users?
The Future Bank is an aggregated data company. It's more value other than just offering bank products. And it became visible in the discussions that most people still think we are behind. Most people still think that there is still a lot of work to be done. Whereas the reality is we've come far and we are almost at par with the first world.